Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Someone had asked me to do some stories about when I was younger. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm not sure how it's going to go over. We'll see if I continue on depending on comments and how many views and likes or whatever. So this one's going to go out. I'm going to dedicate this one to my cousin, Billy Kenner. Bill was my age. He's my dad's sister's son. And Bill lost his battle with cancer, I'm not sure, 7 or 8 months ago, something like that. Anyway, this goes back way before that. This goes back in the midst of time, back when we were little, 8 or 9 years old, maybe 10 at the latest, I think. I grew up on the Barnegat Bay, just north of Seaside Heights, in a little town called Wortley Beach. Our dad's family is from that side, from that area, and my paternal grandfather lived down just outside of Highland Beach State Park. So I don't remember 100% whether Billy was visiting for the weekend or visiting for a week over the summer or what, but we went out on this little sailboat. A friend of mine who lived just across the cove, he was one of the summer people. We went out all the time on his little, it's kind of a sunfish, like a surfboard with a sail on it. And it worked great for the two of us. We'd go out fishing and crabbing and whatnot all the time on it. Well, this time we took Bill with us. And we were all the way down at Highland Beach State Park in the shallows down there. We were crabbing, walking around with a net and scooping them up and whatever. And it started getting late, so we decided to start heading home. Well, it wasn't as easy as usual, because that poor little boat was overloaded. And we were doing these long tacks. I mean, way out into the Great Bay, and then having to come back again, real long tack, and then real narrow coming back in again. So we weren't making a whole lot of headway, and it was getting later, and the wind was kicking up, and the waves were getting higher, and we were way offshore. I'm not sure, I don't remember how long, but we were probably close to the middle of the bay. And we were fortunate enough to be able to flag down a boat, and he towed us, him and his wife, an older couple. I mean, at that point in time, I think I was, like I said, I was just a kid, so I'm not sure how old they were, but older than my parents at that time, probably as old as I am now. But anyway, they towed us back in. Now, in the meantime, our parents were wondering where we were at. My dad and mom were running up and down the coast, on the roads closest to the water that they could get on, trying to figure out where we were at, and not finding us. And I mean, this was way before cell phones and everything. So eventually, they're at this little marina down by my grandpa. They were standing there, and they saw this boat coming in with a little sailboat behind it, and only one person on it. Well, needless to say, and I don't remember if it was just my mom, or if it was my mom and dad, or if it was just my dad. It's been a while since I actually heard the story, but I know whichever one was scared, half to death. There was only one person on that little boat, so it should have been 3. Well, my cousin and I were on the boat doing the towing. My cousin was, that poor boy was sick, seasick, and cold, and he was wrapped up in a tarp that the guy had on the boat, and piled underneath a bunch of life jackets and whatnot. That poor boy was not having a good day. And well, we weren't really having a good day either when we got back in. The parents started getting in on us. But, I mean, I don't remember getting in any real big trouble. And we got hollered at for poor seamanship and stuff like that, and of course scaring the daylights out of our poor parents. But I don't remember. We were probably grounded from the boat or something for a week, but that's something I don't remember. I don't remember that. I remember the actual incident itself. I remember poor Billy being, oh man, that poor boy. He was sick as a dog. But anyway, all's well that ends well, and I guess that's another story time with Doc. Let me know what you think, y'all. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. 2 hands on the wheel do. At least one. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook, I'll have a link in the description box wherever that is on your device. There's a couple other links down there too, and probably some links to other videos and whatnot. But, oh, excuse me. Guys, breast cancer isn't as prevalent in men as it is in women. But it does affect us. Cancer of any sort is insidious. Terrible disease. But be proactive. If you're when you're taking a shower and you're washing your chest and something doesn't feel quite right, or you're down in your armpit and those lymph nodes have something going on, or you're in your bicep, or up here on the side of your neck, it just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a little pinprick or something like that. Just don't shrug it off. Cancer will eat you up. Go talk to a doctor. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. If you're estranged, forgive, apologize. You never know, people. You never know when you're not going to make it home from a run to the store or whatever. So, until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all.